Asian food restaurant is back open after it was temporarily shut down by Lubbock health inspectors following its latest health inspection.
KCBD News Channel 11's Case Wilbanks dishes out this week's edition of Food for Thought. Case.
Yeah, that's just one of our 3 low performers with dozens of violations. There's also some good news on the menu, though, but we're going to start with those low performers. I Love Pho at 405 Slide had 43 violations, and due to their score, they were shut down for 24 hours, giving them time to clean up. Here's a look at their priority violations. Raw chicken was above the safe cold temperature of 41 degrees. The chlorine sanitizer in the dishwasher was not strong enough. An employee used their personal cell phone while wearing gloves. A chemical spray bottle did not have a label. Water was turned off at the hand sink. A hand sink was blocked by a mop bucket and containers. A plastic bag was over the faucet. There was no soap at the hand sinks. Multiple items did not have a date mark, including shrimp, pork, beef, chicken, tofu, vegetables, and cream cheese. Bread was stored in a plastic grocery bag. Medications were stored at the prep station. Rodent bait was open and exposed under the warewash station. Black tape was used to repair a faucet on the 3-compartment sink. Clear tape was used to repair a leak in the drain line. The sprayer at the warewash station was not plumbed correctly. The person in charge was unable to demonstrate knowledge of foodborne disease prevention. The report shows most violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Asada Mexican Grill at 106th and Slide had 21 violations. Here's a look at their priority violations. Multiple cold items were not 41 degrees or below, including hot dogs, cooked pork, raw beef, and raw chorizo. The ambient temperature of the walk-in cooler was 50 degrees, and it must be able to keep food at 41 degrees or below. An open box of peppers was molded. Raw chorizo was stored above cooked barbacoa. The dishwasher was not sanitizing. A can opener was dirty. A dirty spatula was stored with clean utensils. 2 spatulas were chipped. Utensils must be kept in good repair. An employee walked in from the back door and into the walk-in cooler without washing their hands. A red liquid and food debris was in a hand sink. Hand sinks are for hand washing only to prevent cross-contamination. The 3-compartment sink did not have a rinse basin. The inspector notes due to the number and nature of the violations, food safety knowledge was not demonstrated. The report shows most violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Orlando's at 2402 Avenue Q had 20 violations. Here's their priority violations. Cooked sausage, pasta, and chicken were above the safe cold temperature of 41 degrees. Soup was not at least 135 degrees. An employee handled ready-to-eat chicken with their bare hands. There was an accumulation of a black substance in the chute of the ice machine. Knives with food residue on them were stored with clean utensils. A toxic item was not labeled. A sanitizing solution was not properly stored. There were no paper towels in the men's restroom. According to the inspector, the plumbing system was not maintained or operated according to the plumbing code. The drain lines from the 2-compartment sink and the 3-compartment sink were not attached. They were allowing wastewater to discharge directly onto the floor. There was no certified food manager employed by the restaurant. And the report shows a fee of $175 was issued for repeat violations, including failure to maintain food at or below 41 degrees and failure to repair and maintain the drain lines. The report shows most violations were corrected at the time of the inspection. Now to the good news. Here's a look at this week's top performers. Mi Taco Village at 220 Regis and R&R Taste of Lubbock, a food truck. For a complete look at those violations, head to the Food for Thought section of KCBD.com. You can find that in the home menu. Back to you.